HostPath Volumes provide a way to access the node's file system directly from within Kubernetes pods. This is part of the Kubernetes storage series, where we'll explore how to mount directories from the host node into your containers. A HostPath volume is a volume type that mounts a file or directory from the host node's file system directly into a pod. Think of it as creating a bridge between the node's storage and the pod's storage. Whatever exists on the node at a specific path becomes accessible inside the container. The concept is straightforward. A directory or file on the node, such as /var/data, gets mapped to a mount point inside the pod, like /app/data. When the pod reads or writes to /app/data, it's actually accessing /var/data on the host node. In the volumes section of your pod specification, you define a HostPath volume. You give it a name, specify the path on the node's file system, and indicate the type. The path field points to the location on the node, while the type field defines what kind of path it is, such as directory. Here's how it all comes together. In the container specification, you define a volume mount that references the volume by name and specifies where to mount it inside the container. Then, in the volumes section at the pod level, you define the HostPath volume with the actual path on the node. This connects the node's /data/web directory to the container's /user/share/nginx/html directory. Kubernetes provides several HostPath types for different scenarios. Directory type requires the directory to already exist on the node. DirectoryOrCreate will automatically create the directory if it doesn't exist. File type mounts a specific file that must exist. FileOrCreate creates the file if it's not already present. Choose the type based on whether you want Kubernetes to create the path or expect it to already exist. HostPath volumes are commonly used in specific scenarios. They're useful for accessing node logs and monitoring data that exists on the host. They're popular in development and testing environments where quick file access is needed. You can mount the Docker socket to allow containers to manage other containers. They're also suitable for single-node stateful applications where data needs to persist on that specific node. HostPath volumes come with important security implications. They provide direct access to the node's file system, which can be risky in multi-tenant environments. Pods using HostPath can potentially access sensitive node data or modify critical system files. Use them carefully, avoid them in production multi-node clusters, and always apply the principle of least privilege. For production workloads, consider using persistent volumes with appropriate access controls instead.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.